Welcome back to my Jets franchise rebuild, and if we don't start winning some games soon, there's definitely going to be some changes on this team. As I've mentioned before, this was supposed to be a Super Bowl or bust year for the Jets and Aaron Rodgers, and we've gone off to a 1-4 start, so our Super Bowl hopes are quickly fading away. Now, I'm not saying we're completely out of the Super Bowl running, but if we don't beat the 1-4 Titans in this episode, we will start this year 1-5, and from there we would have to be pretty much perfect to win a Super Bowl. Now, we do have a couple upgrades to kick off this episode. The first one is for tight end Brock Bowers. He gets +1 to break tackle, 2 to catching, 1 to medium route, 1 to pass block, 1 to pass block power, and 2 to short route. We also have an upgrade for defensive end Jermaine Johnson, and he gets +2 to finesse move and 1 to tackle. And then we have the man that may be our starting quarterback the rest of the season if we lose today, and that is Jordan Travis. He gets +1 to awareness and 2 to throw accuracy mid. We also have a crisis and confidence scenario, and apparently it's Curtis Samuel. Let's go ahead and make him a promise and hope that Aaron Rodgers kind of forces him the ball. I can't guarantee that's going to happen, but we need to get Curtis Samuel at least 100 receiving yards. Now, checking out this Tennessee team, they are led by a 68 overall quarterback in Will Levis. At running back, they have an 89 overall Derrick Henry. He's definitely taken some regression. Wide receivers, an 85 overall DeAndre Hopkins, a 75 Brian Thomas Jr. out of LSU, and a 73 overall in Justin Ross. At tight end, they have a 77, left tackle is a 76, left guard is going to be a 79, center is going to be a 69, right guard is a 72, and right tackle is a 78 overall Mekhi Becton. Over on defense, they have a 71 overall left end. Their right end's an 89 Jeffrey Simmons. Defensive tackles a 79. Outside linebackers a 74. Middle linebackers a 76. Right outside linebackers a 78. At corner, they have an 80 overall in Sean Murphy Bunting. Free safety is a 73 overall rookie Andrew Makuba. I probably said your name wrong. And strong safety is an 80 overall in Amani Hooker. I really have no idea what to expect out of the team in this game. Apparently, we have the number 4 offense in the league, but I think that's only in yards. We are really bad in everything else, the main thing being touchdowns. And offensive points per game, we're sitting at number 29, but our defense is the 3rd ranked defense in the league, so it's cool that we're acting like the real Jets and wasting an elite defense. The Jets offense will get the ball first, so let's see what Aaron Rodgers can do today. From the 25-yard line, that's a handoff to Breece Hall up the middle, and we will start today with about a 5-yard carry. Now Rodgers will come out in shotgun. Breece Hall is still lined up at running back. From the 30-yard line, he'll look to pass. Standing in the pocket. Now finally going downfield. That will be caught by Curtis Samuel, and he's down to the 42 for a 12-yard gain. Now Rodgers comes back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap, hand off to Breece Hall. He jukes to the outside and trying to find some space is brought down for no gain. That sets up a 2nd and 10 now for the Jets offense. Breece Hall is still lined up at running back. Rodgers back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass here. He's firing this one downfield, and that one's going to get intercepted. Intended it for Brock Bowers, and the Titans will take over at the 44-yard line. Now Levis in the offense will come out under center. Derrick Henry is lined up at running back, and from the 44, he takes the snap. It's a fake to Henry. Levis going to look to pass, rolling to the outside. He's going to throw on the run to a wide open DeAndre Hopkins, and he's brought down to the Jets 26 for a 19-yard play. Levis now from under center will drop back to pass again. He's going to roll out to the outside, throw on the run. That's going to be caught along the sideline for a gain of about 7 yards. Levis will line up under center. Derrick Henry is still lined up at running back here. And for the first time today, they will give it to Henry, who gets the first down, getting brought down to the 14 for a 4-yard run. Levis comes out under center again. They go back to Derrick Henry, who goes up the middle, gets some great blocking, and this time ends up with an 8-yard run. That sets up a 2nd and 2 now for Tennessee. From about the 6-yard line, he's going to send his tight end in some small motion. It's another handoff to Henry up the middle. He is stopped, but fights for the first down anyway. 1st and goal Titans. Now a goal line set, and I think everybody knows where this ball is going. It's a toss to the outside, caught by Derrick Henry to the edge, and he will get met and brought down for about no gain. That run sets up a 2nd and goal, still from the 4-yard line. Another goal line set for the Titans, though. It's another toss play out to Derrick Henry. He gets to the edge, breaks one tackle, and is brought down yet again for no gain. That sets up a 3rd and goal, and it looks like they are lining up in a shotgun formation. Levis will take the snap and look to pass. He's going to step up, and he's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. They will go up 7-0. Well, Aaron Rodgers threw an interception on the last drive. Let's see if he can put that behind him. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's going to start with a read option, and Aaron Rodgers will keep himself. He fumbles the ball, and that one is going to be recovered by the Jets at the 37-yard line thanks to Brendan Rice. A near disaster for the Jets offense there, but it's a new set of downs, and it's a handoff to Breece Hall to the outside, and Hall will fight his way forward for about a 4-yard run. Now an I formation from the 40. Taysom Hill is lined up at fullback. Breece Hall is lined up at running back, and that's where we go with it. Right up the middle, follows his blocks for the first down, and he gets to about the 49-yard line of the Titans. Now Rodgers will line up under center again. Breece Hall still lined up at running back. From the 49, they go back to Hall to the outside, and Breece Hall has some room to run, and the first down inside the 30, makes the man miss, and is brought down to the 25-yard line. Just a 2-yard run from Blake Corum on the next play brings up a 2nd and 8 from the 23-yard line. It's a fake to Breece Hall. Rodgers going downfield, a wide open man, that's Garrett Wilson into the end zone. We should tie this game up. Now can our defense force a 3 and out? It's a 3rd and 6 from their own 29. Levis back in shotgun. A quick throw to the outside. Caught by his man, but he will be immediately brought down, and they will punt it back to the Jets. And we will now jump into the second quarter on the Jets' next drive, where it's a 1st and 10 from the Titans' 28. Rodgers all alone in the backfield. Will looks to pass. He's going to be under pressure, and finally throws this one downfield. Caught by Garrett Wilson, and that turns into a 1st down for New York. The Titans had an injury on the play, so that would stop the clock. On a 1st and 10, it's going to be a fake to Breece Hall. Now Rodgers rolling to the outside, under pressure again. This time he's going to get sacked all the way back to the 30, and now Aaron Rodgers is injured. So in comes rookie quarterback Jordan Travis. He's going to pass on his first play. He's going downfield and misses his receiver. Now a 3rd and 22. It looked like to me that pass was intended for Brendan Rice. But now he comes back in a 5-wide set again. Travis will drop back. He's going deep downfield, and he misses a wide open Brock Bowers. Well, we saw Cameron Dicker a few times in the last game. It looks like we're going to see him some more here. About a 47-yard try. The kick is away, and this one should be good, giving us a 3-point lead. On the Titans' following drive, they face a 3rd and 3 from their own 44. Levis is lined up under center. Derrick Henry is the running back. They give it to Henry, who goes to the outside. He will fight for the first down, keeping this drive alive. And just a handful of plays later, now they face another 3rd down. This time it's 3rd and 10 from the Jets' 43. Levis will drop back to pass. He's going deep over the middle to an open DeAndre Hopkins, who was brought down inside the 20. Levis is 7 of 7 so far. I believe he was a 68 or a 69 overall quarterback, and he is gashing our secondary. Now on 1st and 10, another throw and another completion. This one down to about the 4-yard line. Now a 1st and goal from the 4. They come out in a goal line set. They give it to their fullback, who will go up the middle, and he won't find any space. That brings up a 2nd and goal. Levis is lined up under center. DeAndre Hopkins at the bottom of your screen, but it's a toss out to Derrick Henry. I forgot his name. He's breaking tackles and finally getting brought down to the 1-yard line. But on a 3rd and goal, they come out with an empty backfield. There's a bunch set at the top of your screen. Levis will take the step as a QB draw, and he will run in for his 2nd touchdown today. Aaron Rodgers would check back in on this drive, but now it's a 3rd and 4 from the 45-yard line of Tennessee. A quick throw will fall incomplete, intended for Garrett Wilson. On that 4th down, we would punt it away, but they would pin them down at their own 4-yard line. But now it's a 3rd and 9. Handoff to the fullback, and he's going to go up the middle, and I thought he was going to get the first down, but they should punt it back to Rodgers and the offense. And now with 2:51 to go here in the half, we start at the 47-yard line. Rodgers out of shotgun. Will drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside, and he will finally let this one go, and he just throws it away. We come back in a pistol set. It looks like Blake Corum is checked in at running back. But Rodgers will look to pass. A quick throw to the outside. Caught by Curtis Samuel, who breaks that tackle, has the first down. Now Samuel down the sideline, jukes out a man, and will finally get brought down at the 8-yard line for a 1st and goal. Maybe that was the spark we needed. Rodgers out of shotgun, going to the end zone and missing an open Brock Bowers. That is the 2nd time we have seen Bowers get open, and one of our quarterbacks completely miss him now. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line, going to the end zone again, and that one is almost intercepted, trying to force it over to Curtis Samuel. That sets up a 3rd and goal. Now Taysom Hill lines up in the backfield at fullback. Breece Hall is lined up at running back. Rodgers will drop back to pass again. Now rolling to the outside. He's under pressure. Needs to get rid of it, and he'll get sacked on the play, and that brings up the 2-minute warning, and we will settle for yet another field goal from Cameron Dicker. At this rate, he's going to lead the league in field goal makes and attempts, as we are now only down by 1. We are now going to jump ahead into the 2nd half. It is a 3rd and 12 for the Titans. Levis out of shotgun, under pressure. He's getting sacked, fumbles the ball. Can someone on the Jets please recover that? And we finally do. We'll take over at the 15-yard line. Now Rodgers comes out in shotgun, looking to take advantage of the turnover. He will drop back to pass again. Rolling to the outside, finally throws this one towards the end zone. A wide open man and a touchdown for Brendan Rice. We will take the lead. And we are going to go for 2 to try to make it a 7-point lead. Rodgers from under center. It's a toss play out to Breece Hall. Now he cuts up field, but he will get swarmed and brought down, so it remains a 5-point game. Can the defense force a 3-and-out on the next drive? Levis comes out as the only one in the backfield. A bunch set at the top of your screen. He will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle is caught, but he won't have the first down, and they will punt this one away. And on the ensuing drive, we face a 3rd and 2 from our own 41. Rodgers is back in shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Breece Hall, and he will not get the first down, and on 4th and inches, I imagine we will punt it. Now, this time, the Titans have managed to drive into Jets territory. It's a 1st and 10 from the 32. Levis is lined up under center. Derrick Henry is still lined up in the backfield here. He sends a tight end in motion. Takes a snap, hands off to Henry up the middle, and he will fight his way forward for about a 4-yard run. That brings up a 2nd and 6. Levis is back in shotgun. Henry is the running back here. From the Jets' 28-yard line, they go back to Derrick Henry, and he is met and brought down. A great tackle from Michael Carter. It sets up a 3rd and 3 for the Titans. From the 25, he'll drop back to pass. A quick through the outside is going to get intercepted by Sauce Gardner, and now he is off to the races, and I don't think anybody's going to be able to get him. Inside the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Jets. Don't get too excited just yet, guys. I think we might win our 2nd game of the season here. Now, I will acknowledge, as I say that, there is still a lot of football left to be played in this game. We now jump to the 4th quarter. It's a 2nd and 9 from the Jets' 32. Levis looking to go downfield, will find his man, and that'll set up a 3rd and 1. Levis now lines up under center. Derrick Henry is the running back. At the Jets' 24-yard line, you got to imagine this ball's going to Henry. That's exactly where it's going, and they get the first down. He's throwing people off and getting brought down to the 21. An incomplete pass on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now the 21-yard line. Henry is still the running back, but Levis will drop back to pass this time. He throws on the run downfield and luckily misses a wide open Noah Fant. That sets up a 3rd and 10. Levis back in shotgun. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff to Derrick Henry, and Henry will have the first down for the Titans on a 3rd and 10. We allow Henry to run all the way to the 8-yard line. I think it's safe to say the Jets defense was not expecting a run there. 1st and goal. Levis back in shotgun. The backup running back is in the backfield. Levis will take the step. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Hopkins, and that sets up a 2nd and goal from the 1. The Titans attempted to make this a 1-score game with a 2nd and goal. He takes the snap. They give it to Derrick Henry up the middle, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. So it now becomes a 5-point game, and the Jets face a 3rd and 5 from their own 28. Rodgers is back in shotgun. He will look to pass. Going to the outside. That's going to be caught by Garrett Wilson and keeping the drive alive. But now just a couple run plays later, and we have another 3rd down. This time it's 3rd and 2 from our own 43. Rodgers out of shotgun. Another quick throw and another quick conversion to Garrett Wilson, and this one moves us into Titans territory. Now, even later on in the drive, we are staring at a 3rd and 5 from our own 30-yard line. From the Titans 30. It's a quick throw to the outside and another conversion. This one to Curtis Samuel with 4:06 to play. Now, even later on in the drive, it's another 3rd down for the Jets. This one a 3rd and goal from the 9. Rodgers out of shotgun with a fake to Blake Corum. Going to the end zone, and this time he finds Brock Bowers. Touchdown Jets. And your final score ends up 33-21. Now, I will say this Titans team did not appear to be very good, but we do manage to get our 2nd win on the season, and I don't think I'll be benching Aaron Rodgers just yet. And speaking of Aaron Rodgers, he goes 18 of 25 for 219 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Jordan Travis came in for a couple throws and missed both of them. Running the ball, Breece Hall ran for 88 yards, and receiving Garrett Wilson 7 for 80 and a touchdown. Curtis Samuel did not hit 100 yards, but did get 5 for 80, but he'll probably still be upset with us. Brendan Rice got a touchdown, and Brock Bowers got a touchdown. Now, over on defense, CJ Mosley led the team in tackles with 11. Tackles for loss, several people got 2. In sacks, Quinnen Williams got 1.5. Sheldon Rankins got 1. Jermaine Johnson got 1. And Michael Carter got half of 1. Interceptions, Sauce Gardner came away with the only one, and it happened to be a pick 6 for us. And then Will Levis actually played pretty well, I thought. 20 of 26 for 215, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Derrick Henry ran for 75 yards and a score. Will Levis ran in for 2 scores. And then receiving Brian Thomas, 7 for 71. And DeAndre Hopkins, 5 for 78. Those were their best ones. Well, since we got a win, how about we go through a second game today when we get to travel to Arizona and take on the Cardinals, but we have a couple things to take care of first, like some upgrades. The first one is for running back Blake Corum, who is now an 80 overall, getting +1 to agility, awareness, break tackle, change of direction, and spin move, but he apparently has an ACL sprain, so we won't have him for this game. And then wide receiver Brendan Rice also gets an upgrade point. He gets +1 to awareness, 2 to ball carrier vision, 1 to catching, 3 to deep route, 1 to juke move, and 1 to short route. The next thing up though is we have a breakout linebacker scenario, so let's see who this is going to be. It is apparently going to be Malik Harrison, and we need to hold the Cardinals less than 250 total yards or get Harrison 1 interception, forced fumble, tackle for loss, or sack. Now let's take a look at the 3-3 Cardinals roster. They are led by an 81 overall Kyler Murray. Their backup though is Michael Penix at a 77. Running back is a 78 overall in AJ Dillon. Wide receiver is an 83 Hollywood Brown, an 81 Rondell Moore, and a 75 Michael Wilson. At tight end is a 76 overall Trey McBride. Left tackle is a 78. Left guard is a 76 overall. Their center is a 68 because their starter is actually injured. Right guard is a 79 and right tackle is a 76. Now over on defense, they have a 74 overall, at right end a 77, at defensive tackle 273 overalls, outside linebackers a 73, middle linebackers a 76, right outside linebackers a 79. Their corners are a 78 overall Patrick Peterson, who went back to Arizona, a 74 in Garrett Williams, at free safety an 80 overall in Jalen Thompson, and a strong safety in a 90 overall Budda Baker, by far their best player on defense. It looks like we will get the ball first today, and I will start this off by saying I don't think I'm going to watch near as much as this game as I watched in the last one, but on 1st and 10, we'll go to the outside, caught by Bowers for a 2-yard gain. I just kind of want to start moving through this season a little bit quicker, so I'm going to try to start fitting 2 games into every episode, maybe more. But on 2nd and 8, going downfield off the back of a Cardinals defender. That brings up a 3rd and 8 now from our own 27-yard line, trying to avoid the 3 and out. He'll take the snap, a quick throw downfield. He finds Bowers, who I thought was going to be off to the races, brought down to the 49. If Budda Baker doesn't make that tackle, I think Bowers was gone. Now on 1st and 10, it's a handoff to Michael Carter, who goes to the outside for a 4-yard carry. Now in I formation, Rodgers comes out under center. Taysom Hill is lined up at running back, or at fullback, I'm sorry. We give it to Carter again, and this time Carter will get brought down for a 1-yard play. Now a 3rd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Rodgers will drop back, a quick throw downfield, and that should have been intercepted, intended for Curtis Samuel. But we're not going to punt this one away. We will go for it here on 4th and 5. Rodgers back in shotgun. Michael Carter is the running back. He'll drop back and look to pass, going over the middle, and he finds Brendan Rice, who holds on through contact. That 7-yard gain sets up a 1st and 10. Now the Cardinals' 37-yard line, and this time we'll go to Michael Carter again. I don't know why we're seeing a lot of Michael Carter and no Breece Hall, but it's a 7-yard run. Now on a 2nd and 3, Rodgers comes back in shotgun from the 30-yard line. He'll drop back to pass. A quick throw is going to be caught by Garrett Wilson, who cuts upfield and will get brought down to the 19. Now inside the red zone, still no Breece Hall in the game. It's still Michael Carter at running back. We'll fake it to him. Now throw this one deep downfield, and a diving drop by Curtis Samuel. I really thought he had that for a second. Now a 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line, Rodgers lines up under center. It's a fake to Carter. Now going to go downfield, once again going to the end zone, and this time finds Brock Bowers. Touchdown Jets. That's one way to start the game. On the Cardinals' first drive of the game, they face a 3rd and 18 from their own 41. Kyler will drop back, rolling to the outside. He's going to launch this one deep downfield. He's got a man, but it's deflected away. Never mind, Hollywood Brown came down with that. We definitely got a hand on that, right? He just lobbed this one as far as he could. I'm pretty sure, yeah, DJ Reed deflected it, but it still fell into the hands of Marquise Brown, and it looked like a little bit of a glitchy EA animation. But now a 1st and goal from the 7 for Arizona. Kyler back in shotgun. Will run a read option to the outside, and he gets met and brought down at the 5-yard line. AJ Dillon on a quick run play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 4. Now Kyler back in shotgun again. Will take the snap and look to pass. Rolling to the outside, throw it on the road to the end zone, and that should have been an interception from CJ Mosley. But that will force them to settle for a very short field goal try of only about 21 yards. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is good. Now we're going to see if the Jets can avoid a 3 and out here from their own 30-yard line. Rodgers all alone in the backfield. Will drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside, throwing on the run downfield to a wide open Brock Bowers. How did he get that open? I won't question it too much though. From the 49-yard line, handoff to Michael Carter, who goes to the outside, and he will get a 9-yard run this time. It leads to a 2nd and 1 from the 41 now. Rodgers lines up under center. Michael Carter still the running back, and we go back to him again to the outside. He's got the first down. Stiff arms the man, now cutting up field and brought down to the 33. Since we still haven't seen Breece Hall, I'm going to assume he was also injured with Blake Corum in weekly training, which might mean Michael Carter is our only running back on the depth chart right now. 1st and 10, a quick throw to the outside, and he will miss Curtis Samuel. That would lead to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers from under center will drop back to pass again. Going to the outside, that one will be caught by Garrett Wilson, who has the first down and gets all the way to the 16. An incomplete pass on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers out of shotgun will look to pass again. Rolling to the outside, throwing on the run to the end zone, and he finds Brock Bowers for the 2nd time today. I decided to jump in on this because I assumed on 4th and 3 they were going to kick a field goal, but from the 38-yard line, they punt it away, which is a little bit interesting. So now we come back out of the 34-yard line with a 3rd and 8. Rodgers out of shotgun. Will looks to pass. He's going deep downfield. He's got a man open. That's Brendan Rice down the sideline, and he's all the way to the 18-yard line. The rookies have shown up today. Between Brock Bowers and Brendan Rice, our rookies are looking really strong. 1st and 10. It's a fake to Carter. Now Rodgers going over the middle, and he'll find Curtis Samuel, who will get brought down at the 3-yard line. Now we come out in a goal line set. Michael Carter is lined up at running back. Taysom Hill is lined up at fullback. And we will give it to Carter, who goes up the middle, and he will get met and brought down at the 1-yard line. Now a 2nd and goal. We come out under center. Carter is the running back, but we do have Garrett Wilson and Curtis Samuel on the field. It doesn't matter as Michael Carter walks into the end zone. On the Cardinals' next drive, though, they have gotten into the red zone here. 5 minutes to play in the half. It's going to be a read option. Kyler keeps himself to the outside. He's got close to the marker, and they will give him the first down. They have a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. With 4.5 minutes to play in the half, Kyler will look to pass. He's firing this one over the middle. That's caught and sets them up for a 2nd and goal. Now Kyler back in shotgun for the very next play. We'll take the snap. It's a handoff to the running back, and he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown Arizona to make it 21-10. We are officially at the 2-minute warning as the Jets face a 3rd and 2 from their own 44. Rodgers back in shotgun will drop back to pass. A quick throw caught by Bowers for the easy first down, brought down to the Cardinals 48. Now Rodgers will line up under center. The clock is still running. We do have all 3 timeouts. He'll drop back to pass. Another quick throw to Bowers, and this time it's going to be about a 9-yard gain to set up a 2nd and 1. Still letting the clock run here now. A 2nd and 1 from the 39. Rodgers out of shotgun with a fake to Michael Carter. Now going deep downfield, that'll be tipped in the air and incomplete, nearly intercepted by Patrick Peterson. That sets up a 3rd and 1 now from the 39. Rodgers back in shotgun. Carter is still the running back. Rodgers with a quick throw caught by Bowers, and he will fight his way down to about the 30-yard line. But we still don't burn any timeouts now. About 48 seconds to go in the half. Rodgers, and we finally burn one at 46 seconds. What is that about? That's just some amazing EA clock management is what that is. 1st and 10 from the 30. Rodgers back in shotgun. Carter is the running back still. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Standing in the pocket. Throwing this one towards the outside. Caught by Brendan Rice for a 7-yard play. Now 41 seconds to go here. On a 2nd and 3. Rodgers lines up under center. A quick throw will be caught by Bowers for yet another Jets first down. And the Cardinals defense actually had an injury on that play, so that does stop the clock for us. 38 seconds to go in the half. Rodgers with another quick throw will be caught for a 3-yard gain, and I believe that was Curtis Samuel. We would burn our second timeout with 31 seconds to go in the half now. From the 14-yard line, Rodgers will drop back. He's going to go over the middle, caught by Bowers, and he'll get brought down at the 2-yard line. However, we don't burn the final timeout just yet. A 1st and goal. 7 seconds to go. We'll take the snap, hand off to Michael Carter, and he'll get met and brought down, and we burn our final timeout, and we'll send out Cameron Dicker for a very short field goal try to make it 24-10. The kick is away, and it is good. The Cardinals do get the ball first to start the second half, but face a possible 3-and-out. It's now a 3rd and 13. Kyler Murray will take the snap and looks to pass. Staying in the pocket, he's going to look to run. Never mind, he throws downfield and finds his man for the first down. That is the 2nd time we have seen a 3rd and long get converted. Now, a couple plays later, it's a 3rd and 5. From the 43, Kyler will look to pass, going deep downfield, and that one will be deflected away, I believe, by DJ Reed for a 4th and 5. On the Jets drive, they face a 3rd and inches. Rodgers back in shotgun. Michael Carter is the running back. From our own 43-yard line, he will look to pass. Under quick pressure and getting sacked on the play by Kaiser White, and will punt it away. Well, I tried to simulate the punt, and apparently that didn't go well for the Cardinals. They committed 2 5-yard penalties on back-to-back plays, so we get an automatic first down. However, just a couple plays later, we have a 3rd and very long. It's a 3rd and 18 thanks to a sack from our own 38. Going deep downfield, he had a man but overthrew him. And we're now going to jump a lot later into the game. It's still 24-10, but with 7:51 to play now. From the Cardinals' 15-yard line, Rodgers to the outside will be caught by Brendan Rice, who breaks that tackle and gets into the end zone. Touchdown Jets. And that one might be one of my favorite touchdowns we have seen so far. A quick catch, a broken tackle, and then just outruns the other guy into the end zone. That would end up being your final score. It's 31-10. So after a 1-4 start to the year, we have now won back-to-back games where the offense actually looked pretty solid, and now we're only 1 game out of being 500. And a lot of that has been Aaron Rodgers playing a lot better. 25 of 36, 315 yards, and 3 touchdowns. On the ground, Michael Carter had to run the ball 28 times because, like I said, I believe he was the only guy on our roster at running back, but he did get 99 yards in the touchdown. Receiving, Brock Bowers 13 for 150 yards and 2 scores. Brendan Rice 5 for 92 in a score. Over on defense, it looks like CJ Mosley led the team in tackles. Sheldon Rankins came in with 2 sacks. We got no interceptions though. Now let's see how Kyler Murray played. He went 19 of 30, 232 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. On the ground, they really could not do a whole lot. And receiving, their best one was their tight end Trey McBride, 6 for 75. Well, this has obviously been a really productive episode for us. And now in the next one, we get to jump back into divisional play when we take on the 4-3 Dolphins. And now we're only 1 game out of actually leading the division. So these back-to-back wins were absolutely massive.